Hey, what's up, Visionaries? Welcome back to the Arc Vision Fam Jam. My name is Anton. Hopefully all of you guys are having a fantastic day, because today we're going to be checking out the fifth song on our full album reaction of ROXETTE's Joyride, and this is an excerpt of that full album reaction. So if you want to check out the full thing, definitely head over to the join the support squad over on the Patreon to get access to the entire full album reaction. And yeah, so far it's a good record. Yeah, my top three favorite songs so far. Number 3 is Hot Blooded. Number 2 is Knocking on Every Door. And number 1 is Fading Like a Flower, of course. And because we just did the live version of that one, which was extraordinary as well. And yeah, so thank you to everyone who's supporting the channel. I love you guys. As I just said, if you want to get the full album reaction of this album and a whole bunch of other albums, and vote on songs, request albums, and all that stuff, join the support squad. It's what funds the entire channel, so you get to help out too and get cool perks. And that's that. So also, I've created a Discord chat area for the people in the Patreon who are doing this album with us. And lastly, if you guys want to hang out with myself and the entire Arc Vision community, we're on Discord, which I think I just said. It's on Discord, the thing. But anyway, also links down below to my podcast and to official merch if you're interested. And that's it. So let's get into ROXETTE, Spending My Time.
What's the time? Seems it's already morning. I see the sky, it's so beautiful and blue. The TV's on, but the only thing showing is a picture of you.
Much different vibe for him.
Oh, I get up and make myself some coffee. I try to read a bit, but the story's too thin. I thank the Lord above, you're not here to see me in the shape I'm in. Spending my time
Alright, so a few thoughts on this so far. Loving it so far. Definitely chorus is my favorite part. And one thing I noticed about it is it's just so relatable. Like, again, this song is incredibly relatable. And also just by the simple fact that it's one of those songs where it's not like the archetype of the breakup and the aftermath. It's kind of like a day in the life, which is kind of cool. I love these like day in the life breakup songs because it grounds the emotion and the pain a lot more than just, you know, life sucks without you and all this kind of stuff. Like even when she brings up, you know, like the little things that we do, you know, I try to read a bit, but the story's too thin. Like, that's so relatable because I've been in that position where you're trying to watch TV, you're trying to read a book, you're just trying to do anything to get your mind off of this person that broke your heart. But it's like, you can't stop the wheels turning in your head, you know what I mean? The story's too thin, it just doesn't capture your attention. You're staring at the words, but you're not actually reading. You're still just playing out events and stuff in your head. Or the even better thing that happens to me sometimes, if I'm ever in this scenario, is you're reading a line of a book and the character in the book or a character does something that either reminds you of the person or the relationship or the breakup, and then that sends you spiraling into something. You can be watching a TV show that usually you're into all the time, but the moment a character does something that reminds you of that relationship, you just 20 minutes goes by and you just, you know, you're fighting in your head and stuff. So it's just the small things about this song make it so relatable. Just the day in the life of, you know, the small things, you know, trying to grab some coffee, you know. Yeah, thanking the Lord that you're not here. You know what I mean? I love that day in the life thing. But anyway, let's get back into this.
Spending my time.
I like the orchestration here.
But I don't know what to tell you. I leave the keys on your answering machine. Oh, help me please. Is there someone who can make me wake up from this dream? I'm spending my time. My friends keep telling me, hey, life will go on. Time will make sure I get over you. Oh, this silly game of love, you play, you win, only to lose. Oh, I'm spending my time watching the days go by, feeling so small. I stare at the wall, hoping that you think of me too. I'm spending my time watching the sun go down, from sleep to the sound, tears of a cloud, a prayer gone by. I'm spending my I can't live without your I'm spending my time, my time, my time. Best to be without you, honey, honey.
All right, yeah, relatable song, 100%. We've all definitely been there before. And there was something I want to say. So it's essentially like my main thoughts like on this one. So musically, loved it. You know, your classic Roxette ballad. You know, I find that's like Roxette's bread and butter. It's what most of their hits are, right? It's the whenever Mary's doing the choruses and it's kind of a love song, breakup song. Yeah, that's her shit. But yeah, you know, one thing I was thinking about with this is just how in some respect, like love makes fools of us all. Like love can like break the confidence of almost anybody. You know what I mean? Like you know, you think you're good, get in a relationship, and now you're even better now because someone loves you, right? And they're they've validated you, right? Like when you're single, like you know, you feel really good. Then you feel very like you know, again, this is if you have like this is for most people that haven't got very secure with themselves. They rely on relationships to kind of build their sense of security and validation. They get validation from their partner or when they're single by sleeping around and getting a lot of validation, showered in love and praise by other people. But then you get in a relationship and then you get this like constant stream of love. So, you know, you don't have to really figure out who you are anymore, right? A lot of the time. And then when that person breaks your heart, like, you know, breaks up with you, then it's like you know you're cast into a lot of time depression and you think negative, like, because yeah, someone broke up with you. Like how great can you be or perfect can you be when someone just pretty much said they don't want anything to do with you anymore? If it's a bad breakup, like obviously if it's a good breakup, it's just mutual. It's just, you know, this we're going in different directions. But you know, let's face it, most of us don't have good healthy breakups. And that's the best case scenario, you know. It's so important to have good breakups because if you don't, man, you're both of your hearts are being torn apart, and you know you're getting so much trauma and wounding and distrust, and yeah, because yeah, breakups usually don't end well, and yeah, it doesn't matter what you think of yourself, someone just cast you aside, so they don't want you anymore, right? And then when you've been getting all of your validation, love from someone else, from that very person, the very person that says they're done with you, like yeah, you just got you got used to yeah, just sucking up all that validation from one source other than yourself. And now it's cut off and it's gone. And yeah, you're just staring at the wall. So that's what I find interesting about breakups, is that they force you to rebuild your sense of identity. And, you know, hopefully when you do have kind of those bad breakups, as I've had, again, that's exactly what happened to me. You know, that was the relationship that kind of changed my life, that, you know, put me on a path of, in some sense, I call it redemption, or just figuring out my shit, figuring out why I was so insecure and possessive and jealous, and yeah, broken, you know, fell apart after we broke up. And yeah, I had to rebuild myself for multiple years, you know, up until pretty much now. Like, you know, I've had kind of flings and stuff since then, but yeah, nothing serious, because that just broke me so much. That was such a traumatic relationship for me. So yeah. But anyway, this definitely is my number 2. Number 3 would be knocking on every door. Number 2 is spending my time. Number 1 is, of course, fading like a flower. What is your top 3? If you're on YouTube, because this will be going out to YouTube, definitely throw your top 3 in the comment section down below. And then if you're on the Discord, definitely let us know in the chat area I created for you guys there. And that's it. So if you guys enjoyed the video, definitely give it a like. That would really help with the YouTube algorithm. And that's it. So I'll see all of you guys again tomorrow. I love you. Peace.